Raging Gale by James Ryan. Read by the author. Part the 102nd. Hope hits the beach. As Hope disengaged herself from the dangling lines, the continued comments she expected about her hanging never materialized. The rest of the crew noted a runner coming down the beach to where the crew of the Gale had set up their encampment, drawing their attention now that the ship had been careened. The runner was a young lad calling out for Fallard, who met him as he strode out of the surf. Abigail and Osai joined the conference as well, with some of the crew close at hand, listening intently. Hope was too busy looking for a place to sit on the sand to pay much attention to what was said. She sought a spot away from the beached hull, and not directly under the ramparts that had been dug up for the cannons removed from the ship. Not wanting to be under the guns, which were placed in a ring facing out into the channel to the south, east towards Cayon, and west in the direction of Basse-Terre, she wandered east as far as her sore back could take her, past the bow of the beached ship, and laid on the sand with her back to the sun, hoping its heat would give some comfort. "Well, that's a fine place to be," said Zoutman, as he came up to where Hope was beached. "Prone with you entended and looked like a siren." Hope's only response was to lift her head and blow some sand from her lips. "Don't get up," he said as he too took a prone position, facing Hope with his head opposite hers, bow to bow. "I am thinking that this is the best place to be for now." "At least if I'm lying on a beach," said Hope. "It wasn't because I was marooned." Zoutman laughed. "Oh, such a ray of sunshine you," he said with a smile. "No, you're teasing me." No, some of what you say is actually very funny. At least I take it as a joke." Hope propped herself up on her elbows, despite the pain in her arms. "You find pain funny? I find most of life funny. It needs to be thus, else we could never go on living." "Spoken like a man who has never had a worry in his life." "Oh, I've had plenty of those," said Zoutman, who kept the side of his face to the ground, each word he said bearing the left fork of his beard into the sand. "I tell you what I was told when I was a young cabin boy. Du wat de moet doen is de hand zo hat te maken or de leed levado. Do what you must do, and do not worry about why." "You grew up at sea, it sounds like." "Yeah, most men back home did. And the sea is a rough place to ply a trade, especially when you were young in the middle of a war." Any thoughts Hope had of relieving her arms and lying face down in the sand stopped when she heard him speak of his war stories from when he was a child, so matter-of-factly. Thank you for taking this moment with me. If you want to keep up with new chapters as they get posted, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications for when pieces go up.